here with Wasteland TV, and we're here with...
Edward Luena.
What did Edward A Luena do?
I did back in the '86 and in the late '80s. I created Crow of the Bear Clan.
And what is this? What is this character?
Crow of the Bear Clan is basically a little kid growing up into a savage world, as he is basically kidnapped or taken prisoner, and has to find his way back to his family and his clan.
So it's kind of like Conan the Barbarian.
Similar, but with a learning experience.
So,
anyway,
so I'm kind of confused here myself.
Yeah.
So what is your influence for creating this character?
What I did back in the days is that Blackthorn had come up to me, and they saw a drawing I had done, which was a Genghis teddy. I was doing a lot of teddies with superheroes and historical, backgrounds and stuff like that. And they saw Genghis teddy, and they asked if I could do a comic book out of it, and I said sure. And out of that came Crow of the Bear Clan. And that one was basically a little bit off of somewhat of a Conan and King Cole and other things.
So it's mainly off of Howard's one or Marvel's version of Conan?
More like Howard's.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering, because when we think of Conan, we always think of Sal Buscema, Ernie Chan.
Right. Oh, I've always liked their work.
Yeah.
Definitely more of the book instead of the comic.
Yeah, because I've read both. That's why I had to ask.
I think the people will appreciate it. I try to combine a little of both.
So, do you have any pictures of what Crow the bear looks like?
Sure. Actually, here, let me get my comic book.
So I took pictures and I tried to recap.
And this is it right here.
And it's much appreciated.
And this is issue 1.
Yes, it is.
And those are hard to find now.
Well, yep. I have one here. I think this is my last one available. I had a bunch of them earlier, but this past week they just started disappearing. I guess people are rediscovering it.
Well, a lot of people are rediscovering all the old 90s and 80s black and white characters, because there was more than just the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out there at that time, too.
Yes, believe it or not, at one time, Crow was slated to become a Saturday morning cartoon.
There was a lot of them that were slated, like even ElfQuest was.
Yes, but this one actually made it almost into production.
Into production?
If it wasn't for the writer's strike, which killed every project, it was actually supposed to be set up in line for the fall season of '87, I think.
What network and what kind of animation company?
It was Hanna-Barbera. So I was like, oh good, I'm going to be in good company like Scooby-Doo and all those other cool ones. But, writer's strike kills everything. So
yeah.
After all that, I could never get Crow back because it was under the flag of Blackthorn Studios. And Blackthorn back then was, they had a falling out with a lot of the artists and a lot of the comic fans because aside from putting out some really good stuff, they kind of flooded the market with other things that were not so great,
But that was the problem with that at that era too, the black and white era. There was a lot of flood.
Yes, because of the success of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can say thankfully that because of them, I also got picked up, but at the same time, because of them, a lot of other things that were not so great got picked up, and it's a love-hate relationship. I loved it because it got me in there. I hate it because it got also a lot of stuff that that basically went in and it was gone. And unfortunately, I got lumped in with the bads, even though my comic was good. I got great reviews, both from fans and from critics.
And that was hard to do at that time.
Right. Yes, it was. I mean, people were very picky at that time.
So what was your issue run of the series?
It ran up to 6 issues, and they were supposed to go up to 12 as a mini-series. The goal was to put it together and then turn it into a graphic novel. What happened was that after the loss of that, my wife and I, she was in the military. We traveled to Japan, stayed there 9.5 years. I came back, was more involved in the martial arts than I was in comics. So now that my body's falling apart, I'm going to look like I'm going back to my first love, which is drawing comics. So yes, Crow's going to be coming back.
Cool.
So for those
I'm looking
people,
forward to seeing it.
Thank you. And for those people who have missed it and keeps asking me when they do see me and they do remember me and they do remember my comic, they do ask me, what happened? Are you ever going to continue it? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So there you go. And now it's publicly known that I am going to continue it. I was keeping it under wraps, but since I'm here and since I'm talking about it, since he got me talking, I just can't stop talking about it.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you.
So thank you from Wasteland TV.
Thank you very much for having me.